All right, we're recording. Awesome. So guys, yeah, what we're trading today is the Canadian unemployment rate. So sometimes NFP, the US unemployment rates, and the Canadian are at the same time. Sometimes they are not. This would be one of the months where they are not. They are separate. So we have the Canadian unemployment right now today, and we had NFP last week. So some of you guys were on last week. We traded NFP. We caught some pips together for that. But this week, we're trading the Canadian. So we're going to be trading GBP CAD is the pair of choice today. And what we're doing with our news trading strategy, if you guys are brand new to this, is we're down here on the minute chart. Now, I know a lot of people don't spend a lot of time on the minute chart. Guys, besides this news trading strategy, you'll barely find me out here on the minute chart. But on the minute chart here, you're going to see a fake out push on the last candlestick before the news releases. So if you look at the news release, I'm trying to mute everybody out. Everyone should be muted out when you hop on, but if you guys aren't muted out, if you could please mute yourself, that would be amazing. Someone says they can't see my screen. Can you guys all see my screen? Just put it in the chat. Yep, I can see now. All right, good. All right, perfect. Because we're closing in on that 100 mark where it's gonna cut people off. We're at 93 right now, so we're getting there. There we go. Got them muted. So again, what we're gonna be looking for. So the news drops at 7:30 my time. You can see here it's 7:22 right now. So we have a little bit of time. But my bias for this, I go into the market with no bias at all. But what I'm going to be looking for, I'll slide this over, is a buy or a sell depending on the fake out candle. So one of these candles is going to make a push in one direction or the other the minute before the news goes off. So that's the question about why are we choosing GCAD instead of UCAD? Two reasons. First of all, GCAD is one of my pairs. So GBP CAD is one of my main pairs. And second reason is because GBP moves a lot faster than the USD does. So a GCAD push is probably going to be a little bit more pips. There's USD news also. Yes, there is USD news also. And that's another reason I don't want to trade GBP or I don't want to trade USD Canadian when there's dual news come out. Because what if there's like some confusion in the market? What if the Canadian news says go up, the US news says that it should go down, and it kind of just stalls out? Where if we're trading GBP CAD, we don't really have competition on the news side of it. How much pips are we targeting? All right, so guys, with this strategy, so again, we're waiting for that fake out. We're going to place the trade with a 10 pip stop loss, and we are going to just wait for the news to drop. Now, instantly, once you place a trade, I would say go to your screen, and you want your screen to be on the close trade button. Because if you've never traded news before, this jump can be massive, especially trading GBP CAD. We could be looking for a 50 pip move in a second or 30 seconds, or this could make, a 150 pip move in that same amount of time. So I don't want to say like what a real potential is, because the potentials are truly endless with news, or it could be a really slow news release and we get like 2-3 pips, or it goes against us and we lose 10. So I don't really like shoot for a target for say. I will not put a take profit. I just place the trade, because we'll place the trade about 30 seconds before the news comes out. And then once you place that trade, instantly go to the close page, but do not click the close button. Don't click close, don't exit the trade, but like go to the close page where you're going to hit that close button, and then just like let it go. Buy or sell, I'll call the buy or sell out right before the news release. So we are going to send that out in in 5 or 4 minutes. I'll call that. So again, if you guys are new to this, if you guys are new, please trade demo, because this is going to be a high impact news release. And guys, this is a different strategy from most of the Forex stuff that we teach. So with that being said, this is going to be a change of pace for you. And I want you guys to keep your money safe. So keep that money safe. Keep that money safe. Please, please, please keep that money safe. And trade demo if this is your first ever time, because this will be a crazy, crazy, crazy push. Again, if it's a good release, which I'm expecting it will be, because NFP was a pretty good release. I mean, it wasn't great. We got like 20, 30 pips out of it, but I'm expecting even if we can get 20, 30 pips, I'll be happy. A great way to end the week is trading a little bit of news in the morning. 7-4 spreads on my broker. How much spreads on your broker? My broker's only showing like 228, so 2.8 pips. So yeah, that's strange. If it's really hard to do what you call it. It's really hard to look predict multiple pairs. So I was gonna say maybe you could just head over and trade UCAD. It should move in the same direction, but it's not gonna be quite the same. So that's why I'm gonna be trading GBP CAD. So if the spread is kind of crazy, just trade this on demo right now. Don't worry about really the wins or losses. Just worry about watching how this works, because this strategy will work for every single red folder news release. All right. So this strategy is going to work for all. So you go over here to Forex Factory. Every single one of these red folders, you can use this strategy on. Every single one of these. Now, one thing we do suggest is I would not trade this off speakers. And if you trade every single red folder news release, some are going to be better than others. But you can use this strategy on all these red folder releases to get this, the same type of trades, the same type of entries. So with that being said, it is getting close to go time. So what you guys want to do right now is you want to pull up GBP CAD, and you guys want to act like you're placing the trade. So like go in, like place order, and then put the stop loss currently right now at 1.67, and then do not fill in the 2 columns for the pip. All right, 1.67 should keep you safe. Yeah, and then I'll call out, depending if it's a buy or a sell, I'll call out what you should be putting for your in the pip column. All right, so I'll call out what should be in the pip column once we enter the trade and once we figure out if this is a buy or a sell. So, all right, it is getting into the next candlestick is a candlestick we care about. And again, this candlestick, we're looking for a fake out push in one direction or the other, meaning if it kept to push down, 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 down right here, we would buy it. If it goes and makes a push up, we'll look to sell it. All right, so right now it's just doing its thing. We got 11 seconds until the candlestick we care about, and then we're going to try to watch about the first 30 seconds of that candlestick before we take the trade. All right, so again, guys, this trade strategy is 70% accurate. This is 70% accurate. It's really, really hard to predict news. This is the best strategy we have to do it. We've done really well recently, so I just want you guys to know, do not risk more than you want to on this trade. So that's this. It's faking out to the downside so it's leading towards the buy, but let's stay patient because I think this is going to pull back even more. We are going to look for buy positions, so we will be buying this pair, but let's just stay patient with me. Stay patient. Stop loss at 67.03. 67.03 for a stop loss, and enter for the buy right now. At this level, we're good. So it's kind of pushing down right there. So enter in for the buy. Stop loss 67.03. Let's see if this holds. The fake out is going just in our direction like we want to see. So now let's see what happens after this news drops. And it was wrong. Holy cow. There we go. Sells hold. Shot down. All right, guys. So that is going to happen sometimes. And, the numbers were against us. We've won our last 5 news releases. So that did take off in the wrong direction. Again, that's why it's only a 10 pip risk. And see how quick that news was at 78 pips in a second. 78 pips in a second. So That's why we keep them stop losses in place. And just again, so you guys know, if that did go in the other direction, if it went in our direction, just think about how quick that was. You have to literally click close in an instant. So that did not follow the strategy. The strategy, everything the strategy said to buy that pair, and then the markets just didn't listen to it. That will happen sometimes. USD CAD is a sell now. I would not. So guys, especially, this is the only way I trade news right here, just like this. I do not worry about entering the trade after news, especially on a day like today. I would not trade the Canadian dollar the rest of the day. I would not trade the CAD the rest of the day. All right, so that's one thing. I would not be trying to trade the Canadian the rest of the day. Let this play out. Let this do its thing. You lost $19. Why? Because the trade went against us, because it hit your stop loss. So again, that's why you trade demo, especially on these. And you know, sometimes this strategy is only 70% accurate. I don't know another way to predict news like this without reading reports and reading everything else. So definitely 100%. Guys, just work on this strategy. If you guys want to really perfect this, like I said, we won the last 5 releases. So, you know, our risk, our pip count right now, we're well over 100 pips, so 1 and 10 pips lost. So if you guys really want to perfect this style, go to the Facebook Messenger list where you got this link. Type in the word news. Type in the word news there, and you are going to you're going to get the training video to really perfect this strategy. Again, you can use it for all these red folder releases. All these red folder releases are are eligible for this. We'll be looking at probably trading this AUD one next time as well. And guys, just I would say keep practicing this strategy. Again, we didn't win today, but this is a fun strategy where once you get this down and once you have this down, you can, we've been catching a lot of pips. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Again, obviously we didn't win, so it's not as enjoyable as possible, but at least we can learn from this and see that, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. So with that being said, we're gonna move on. That's it for me this week. We're done trading, and we're gonna be ready to dominate next week. So hopefully you guys are ready as well to go at next week. Let's get working. Let's get practicing. If you guys need any help, you can always reach out, and I'll do my best to get back to each and every single one of you guys. So with that being said, have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, night, wherever you're tuning in from, and I'll see every single one of you guys at the top.